Hey guys, the video that I'm going to be doing today is all about the really offensive and ignorant things that people have said to me as a transgender person. So this video is going to be pretty negative, but I'm hoping that it'll have a positive outcome because I'm hoping that there are people out there like you who are watching this video and who, by seeing this, will come to new understandings about sex and gender, and hopefully also make sure to never ever say these things to anybody else. The first thing that I want to talk about, and really the reason why I wanted to make this video, is that I've heard multiple times, "Oh, but you're too pretty to be a man," or "You're so pretty. Why are you wanting to be trans?" And it just really gets under my skin. First of all, guys can't be pretty. I mean, come on, We want to talk about the pressure that women go through to always be beautiful, but I think that there's another side to it that most people don't really see or recognize, and that's that we think that being manly is equivalent to being ugly, that to be a manly man, you don't take care of yourself, you're stinky and smelly and rough, and that you're just kind of bleh. You're not pretty. And that if you are pretty, you're not a manly man. You must be, a kind of a girly boy or something like that. And it's seen as a negative thing. But on the flip side of it, girls are shaming their boyfriends because they don't do things like manscaping, and they don't look like Brad Pitt, and they don't do their hair a certain way or things like that. So men are getting a lot of mixed signals that, am I supposed to be like gruff and like manly man, or am I supposed to look like a movie star or a model? And these things can clash, and it becomes this really just kind of negative cluster. I guess I can't really say the rest of that word on YouTube. Anyway, of people not knowing what to think or how to feel. And on the other side of that, as I mentioned before, women are constantly being bombarded with this idea that you're only worth something if you're beautiful. So the idea behind telling me this statement is that, oh, you must have self-confidence issues. You must not know that you're pretty. So let me tell you that you're pretty. Don't worry, you're a beautiful girl. So now that you know that, you don't have to be a man anymore. Your problem is solved. You can be a confident, beautiful woman. This is so wrong on so many different levels. I could be the most beautiful woman in the world, and if I'm transgender, I'm still going to be transgender. I could be the ugliest woman in the world. If I'm transgender, I'm still going to be transgender. It doesn't matter. And women should not be valued just on how beautiful they are, and we shouldn't keep forcing this idea onto women because it's detrimental to their self-esteem. And so that really, really just bothers me, this idea that you have to be pretty enough to be a girl. And that kind of brings me to my next idea. This woman who comes into work sometimes, to where I work, she is a pretty regular customer, and she always makes an attempt to tell me something about how I should be dressing or acting. And this last time, she got so bold to just come directly out and say it, that I needed to grow my hair longer, or wear more feminine clothes or something to let people know what sex I am. And I just thought that this was really presumptuous for her to think that it's any of her business what sex I am, or that if she's uncomfortable because she doesn't know what sex I am, then that means that there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with her and her ideas about how to treat people. There's something wrong with me because I'm not making her job easier. Because we don't know how to treat people like people. We treat people based on a set of stereotypes that are that we perceive around their gender. Oh, you're a woman? Okay, well, I'll try to be super, super sensitive to you and only talk about shopping, and, you know, if you cry, I'll give you chocolate, and all these ridiculous things. And if you're a man, okay, well, we can talk about fishing and hunting and beer and stuff like that. No. I'm a person, you're a person, the person who might be sitting next to you is a person, or in the other room is a person, or outside your door is a person. We're all just people, and we just need to be treated like people. We're all individuals. We all have our own individual likes and dislikes and our own individual personalities. We are not sets of stereotypes, and we need to stop treating people this way. So that just bothers me quite a lot, and it kind of brings me into my last topic, is that I also hear, oh, but you're so feminine. Well, good. I'm glad that I'm feminine. I'm glad that I can be both feminine and masculine. That makes me a well-rounded person. I'm glad that I can relate to women on a deeper, more intimate level and not treat them, like I was saying before, as just a set of stereotypes, that I don't feel nervous around them, or that I can't talk about certain things around them or whatever, because I can understand and relate to them on deeper levels and have deeper conversations with them. And not only that, but I'm a feminist. I was a feminist before my transition. I'm a feminist now. I'll be a feminist whenever I am a fully passing man and have male on all of my documents. It's not going to change because I care about women's rights. And what bothers me most about this statement is that they're acting like me being feminine is a bad thing. Why? Why do we think that it's bad or negative in some way to be like a woman? Why do we degrade women and act like they're a lesser part of our species? Like there's some, like here's men, and then women might as well just be a subspecies, some kind of deformity, because they're not worth being. If you're feminine, then you have no worth in this world. And if you're a feminine man, then you're just a horrible creature because you've given up everything that was ever good about being you as a man to begin with. It drives me crazy. And that's the other thing, it drives me crazy to act like men can't be feminine. That if you're feminine, you're not a man. And I don't believe in that at all. I think that men are feminine. We are all, as I said before, we're all people. We all have a sensitive side to us, and that's really what people are getting at when they say that you're feminine. We just, as a society, crush the sensitivity out of men, and that's not a good thing. That doesn't help them, and it doesn't help us. It actually causes a lot of problems that we then later complain about, and we act like we don't know why this is happening. And so I think that it's a good thing that I'm feminine, and I'm tired of people acting like it's not. And I wish that other people would accept femininity a lot more openly than we do now. Anyway, that's not everything that's ever been said to me or everything that's ever bothered me. So there's definitely a lot more, but I feel like that this is a pretty good point to wrap up this video at, and everything else can just wait till later. So until next time, hopefully you guys don't make any of these mistakes yourself. See ya.